Hi friends! I'm not going to be able to hold this for very long. I'm laying in bed icing my arm and realizing all of the things I'm going to have trouble doing tomorrow, such as changing my daughter's diaper. I can't strap myself in the car, and I'm supposed to drive people places. I would rather have this than be on crutches again, because when you're on crutches, you kind of lose the use of your arms because you have to use your arms to walk. Hey, how are you? So I went to urgent care, and when I got there, they said their x-ray people weren't there. Like, of course, because when I went to the other location years ago, they said that we had to go to the other one for x-rays, so of course I chose the wrong one. Hi, Kirst. I can't see your name. Full FX. Am I saying that right? Hi, Louise. I had a fall today. I was pulling something out of our trailer and I tripped on something behind me and I went flying back and my arm violently hit the ground above my head. So I didn't land on my arm, so it's kind of a weird injury. So I had to go to the other location to have an x-ray and I didn't get the results yet. Hi, Pink Queen, thank you. Part of me hopes they tell me it's not broken, but if it's not broken, it's still not usable. So, I was hoping that if I cleared out the trailer, then I could call my husband and say, hey, I cleared out the trailer, now you can go pick up the last load of bark, because he teaches scouts on Tuesday nights, and so I thought, well, I can spread the bark, so thank you, Pink Queen. Hi, AJ. Hi, Anne-Marie. Was it Anne-Maria? Oh my gosh, I can't. I was about to touch the screen so I could see the chat, but I can't. When the doctor started squeezing my arm, I almost slapped him. Reflex. And then, when I went to get the x-ray, so a friend drove me because I couldn't drive, and the lady told me to turn my arm palm up and put it on the table, and I said, I can't do that at all. And she goes, do you want me to help you? And I said, you have to, I can't do it. And so she twisted my arm, and I screamed so loud my friend could hear me from way, way far away. I never screamed like that during labor, even. And I was telling her, a friend of mine was going to come visit today, and we were going to go to the chocolate place, but she had to cancel. I said, if we had gone to the chocolate place, I wouldn't have been moving that wood out of the trailer. Hi, Nanette. Thank you. Hi, Hen Kid. I'm in quite a bit of pain, especially when I move. If I'm not moving, it's kind of tolerable. I'm not looking forward to my tossing and turning tonight. I don't really stay in one position very well. So, anyway, they were gonna send the results over to the doctor at the other clinic, and urgent care called at 8, so I never got a call about whether it's broken for sure or not. So, Nanette, you had a similar situation? Yeah, I feel dumb, and it's funny that it was the very last piece that I was taking out of the trailer when I fell down. So dumb. it was a nice day, and I thought it would be the perfect time to get the last of the bark. I've been really anxious for our backyard to get done. Yeah, Pink Queen, I really thought I was going to hit my head and injure my back. I think the ground was cushy enough, but the way my arm went back was really weird. It was like it kind of whipped or something. So I don't know if it was the way it moved that broke it, or if hitting the ground broke it. If it is broken. But I was reading that with forearm breaks, if you can't turn your palm up, then that's a sign that it's a forearm break when you can't rotate your arm, which I definitely cannot do. And I have an appointment tomorrow, and a good friend of mine is going to come pick me up. She's going to drive my van so we can just not bother with switching Sabrina's car seat over. And I'm supposed to pick up my friend's daughter after school on Wednesdays. I'm not sure how that's going to work since I can't strap myself in or unstrap. So anyway, my friend who took me to urgent care took me out for chocolate afterwards. So that was nice. I was joking that the chocolate would heal my arm. Thanks, Anna Maria. I love you guys too. Oh, hello, dude guy. So there are worse things than what I'm going through. When my sons were 6, 3, and 2, I was on crutches for 4 months. So that was a nightmare. Yeah, my husband watched my video, even though I said, don't watch my video. Today I was thinking, instead of working so much on the videos I'm working on, I thought I should just do something active. I should go, take the stuff out of the trailer so we can get some more things done, but that was not a wise idea, apparently. How are you all doing? Okay, so the title of this is How to Do Things One-Handed. How do I change a diaper one-handed? So Sabrina's been in pull-ups, and I definitely have to use like 2 hands to... Dude guy, you guys are gone during the day. Like, who am I gonna have do it? Okay, I just saw something Nanette wrote. I wish I could touch the screen and make the comments come back. Oh, you fell in the shower on a ladder? At first I thought it said you fell in the shower with a latte. Why did you have a ladder in the shower? Were you cleaning? Good night, AJ. Yes, Terry, there should be some women from church who can come help, but I know from past experience that there's only so much that you can ask for, because there are, a lot of other people who need help too. So when my boys were little and I broke my foot, I had to be like really choosy about what I needed help with. Like, I couldn't get my 2-year-old into the car without help, so if I absolutely had to go somewhere, I had to have someone come over and put him in his car seat, because otherwise he would run away and I couldn't chase him. And so they said it would take 6 weeks to heal, and after 6 weeks there was no healing, and after another 6 weeks there was no healing, and so they finally uh, gave me this thing called a bone stimulator, which is a mini ultrasound machine, and it finally healed. Yes, dude guy, you were the 2-year-old. Anna Maria, Meals on Wheels, is that for injured people? I thought it was for the elderly. But my sweet daughter made me some grilled cheese tonight when I got home. Dude guy can look forward to cooking a lot, huh? Nanette, your doctors thought you were up to no good? Sorry if I missed anyone's comments. I can't scroll and hold my tablet with one hand. I should have Ashwin order me food. No, I should have the general order me food since he's trying to romance me. Okay, Anna Maria, I will check into that. So using the bathroom is also difficult because it's hard to get your pants down. I hope I can sleep well tonight and that maybe some healing will happen. Dude guy, what time is it? Good idea, Terry. Dude guy, I need to know if Dad is going to pick up your brother. Hi, Nipote. Yeah, I suspect I broke my forearm, or maybe my elbow could be involved. I don't know. Yeah, when I was out moving the lumber around, it was really hot out there, and I went and sprayed myself with a hose. And then I hurt my arm, and I decided I am not going to the doctor like this, and changing shirts was the worst. Nipote, I will teach with one hand. Good night, Anna Maria. Thank you. Okay, dude guy, it's 9:53. Did Dad leave? I just have a sling right now. The doctor talked about it's a shoulder mobilizer. That sounds lame. But I don't know if that'll be necessary or not. Terry, that's good to hear. I'm hoping I'll figure out some tricks. Hi, Nat. Okay, thanks, dude guy. See, I'm down, but I'm not going to stop mothering. So one of my brothers-in-law, one time he broke both of his hands. So that would be, I think, a lot worse. That would be a total nightmare. I think he was carrying something and like dropped the heavy things on with his hands under a tape or on the table or something. Dude guy, you can get away with so much more. What is that supposed to mean? Because I'm broken? I can still lock the computer. Oh, that's right. So when I was on crutches, my boys did test me more than ever, and Andrew was too, and he was like hitting his brothers, and I said, "You go say sorry," and he goes, "No!" And he starts to run past me, and I stuck my crutch in front of him. He falls down, and he goes, and I told him, "You go say sorry." He goes, "Okay." And I couldn't walk for so long, my leg was all weak, and I had to go to physical therapy and like learn how to walk again. Oh, a dude guy is saying, "Abuse!" Hey, you were the one abusing. My kids call it abuse when I hide the Roku. One thing I learned about being on crutches is how little people help. So when I see someone on crutches, I try to do whatever I can. Like, people don't realize how hard it is to stand in line at the store. Like, just gets really kind of unbearable. And it wasn't very often that people would say, "Hey, you want to go in front of me?" Like, one time I had like one object. So my husband could have gone in and picked a gift for my mom for Mother's Day, but I was really determined to go in and pick it, and I had the worst time carrying it while I was on the crutches. Oh, what's Roku? Roku is a device you stick into the TV, and it allows you to stream Netflix and a bunch of other channels. Dude guy, when you're a dad, I'm gonna spoil your kids rotten, just like my mom did. So when my kids would come home from my mom's house, they were in a terrible mood because they had to have rules again. Yes, Terry, I think so too. My kids should be willing to help a lot. Thank you for making that point. Oh yeah, when I was on crutches, my boys were just wreaking havoc. Like, our apartment was like an obstacle course of toys and stuffed animals and stuff, and I was like desperately trying to get to the bathroom, and we got the nastiest stomach flu in the middle of all that, like the first week or two. Nanette, you should message me later and tell me what the doctor thought you were doing with the ladder. Hi, 21 Pilots. How are you doing? Dude guy. I don't mind when you go outside, but I mind when you're out too late and it's gotten dark out. It would be good if you read more books or did chores. Yeah. It's only 8 o'clock. There was a time recently when you were outside at 10. another time at 9. Hi, Lynn. Ooh, it's 1 a.m., Lynn. Lynn, I have been better. I think my arm's broken. Andrew, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about the rules. Come up here and give me a hug. I need a hug. And I also need a drink of water. "21, it's 12 a.m. Do you like to stay up late?" I'm a night owl. Are you coming to give me a hug?
No.
Okay. Don't hurt me. Don't touch my arm. No, don't touch my arm! Don't touch... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Awkwardness. Yay.
Wait, where's my water?
You didn't tell me to get your water.
This would be a good time for a pedicure.
No thanks.
Fine. I'm gonna hide the Roku again. Yes, a foot massage. It would have been nice if they had told me tonight if my arm was broken or not. Lynn, I actually put up a little mini video earlier about how I hurt myself. Nipote, if I don't move my arm, it still hurts a little bit, but just any movement at all makes it hurt quite a bit, especially if I rotate my forearm, which is pretty much impossible. Yes, Kirst, hide the Roku. Such a fun game. Terry, they did an x-ray. They were supposed to send the information to the doctor who saw me at urgent care at a different clinic, and they did not call me. I called them, and they didn't have the information sent over yet. But if it's broken, it'll still be broken tomorrow. It's not like they can really do anything right now. And if I did need a cast, I think they'd have to wait for the swelling to go down. At least that's what they told me when I broke my foot. Yeah, it's kind of annoying not to know. If I like hyperextended it, maybe that would take longer to heal. I don't know. Nipote, I haven't heard from the general today. He's probably chatting up some other women. I was gonna mess with him today. Yes, why are you screaming downstairs? Is there a spider? I don't want to give anything away about my conversation with the general, but I basically have like 6 videos I'm working on at once. Oh, you just wanted to see if I could hear you scream from down there? Yes, I heard it. You didn't scream as loud as I did when I got my x-ray today, though. It's really annoying, though, when a radiologist, pulls up your x-rays and you know that they know if it's broken or not, but they can't tell you. They let me look at it, but I'm not educated. Stop making noise down there. You trying to wake up Sabrina? So if my arm is broken, hopefully maybe it's a fracture. I think that might heal faster than a full break. Oh, you can hear him down there?
Yeah, Andrew's screaming and trying to hear himself on the live stream.
Oh, he's trying to hear himself on the live stream. Did you come to rub my back?
Nope.
Pedicure?
Nope.
Did you take your shower yet?
Nope.
Go do it.
Nope.
Go take your shower. Go on. Go.
Can you make me do it with one arm?
I'm gonna punish you.
Why?
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Ooh, get wrecked, Mom.
Go shower. Go shower. No computer the rest of the week.
I'll take a shower.
Do
then.
it.
But it's like 10 o'clock,
I don't
Mom.
care. Go do it.
How about I do it in the
Go.
morning?
No, you won't get up in time.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you
I've
won't.
done it before.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
I'm not gonna wake you up. I'll probably be miserable all night and fall asleep at like 5
Then
in the
Dad will
morning.
wake me up.
No, we won't.
Yes, he wakes
Go
me up
take
every
your
morning.
shower.
But it's like 10.
Do
I
it.
was just about to go to bed.
I told you to take a shower a long time ago.
No, that was like 20 minutes ago.
No. 1, 2. Oh, we hear the sound of your computer game never being played again.
Ugh.
We're a happy family. Really.
We're an abusive family. We're abused. Call CPS, somebody. Somebody call CPS.
Oh, Pink Queen says hide the Roku.
My mom shoots me with a BB gun whenever I forget to do my homework.
I don't even know how to shoot a BB gun. Okay, dude guy, get ready for bed. You're up too late. If I hide the Roku, you'll go outside for days. Nanette, you can message me through my Facebook page, or you can email me at humptulipsgirl@gmail.com. I don't check the account that often. Yes, Kirst, all families are weird. Fact. How do I dump out boiling water one-handed? Pink Queen says most families are psychos. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I don't have that account like on my tablet, so I don't get like notifications when I get messages. And then I realize, oh, I haven't checked that account in a few days. Hey, tell me the worst injury you guys have ever had. Kirst, that's awesome. Good job helping your mom bring in groceries. That is a good child. TJ, you had bone tumors? That's horrible. Were they cancerous? "21, a brick fell on your leg." Ooh, you knocked your head on the side of a hardwood edge with a nail. Ow! That sounds horrible. I'm trying to think of the worst injury I've ever had. So one of the worst injuries I ever witnessed was this kid after he was running with scissors at recess. Oh, I have a bad connection. Hi, Kirst. Welcome back. It seems like I get a bad connection when my battery gets to a certain point. Terry says, mine was the broken arm, 4-part break of humerus, ow, torn rotator cuff and bicep, and massive hematoma on lower leg. Oh, you fell off a ladder while changing a battery? Oh my gosh. That sounds very traumatic. I had a friend who fell off a ladder, but the ladder was on top of a van. They were working on a garage, and he went down forward and mangled his face. Oddly, that was the night I broke my foot, and it was in his driveway. We were supposed to have a girls' night at their house, and when I got there, they said, their daughter said, oh, my mom went to pick up my dad from the ER, and so it's canceled. And so we visited for a while, and she said, do you want some of this food to take home? I said, okay. And I just tripped on a crack, rolled my foot, and snapped the bone. And their daughter had already closed the door, and it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't want to, like, scream and wake up their whole neighborhood. And I also didn't want them to come home from the ER after he got all these stitches in his face and everything and find me sitting there. And so I managed to roll onto my hurt knees and hands, hoisted myself up, limped on the inside of my foot to the van, and it wasn't my driving foot, so I was able to drive okay. And then again, I limped on the inside of my foot to my stair railing going to our stairs that went down to our apartment, and then by the time I got to the front door, I was crawling, and so I crawled through the front door, and my husband could hear me going, he goes, what's wrong? And I hurt myself. And he helped me get to the bathroom, and once I sat down, I looked away, and he barely touched my foot, and I said, don't push on it! And he goes, you broke it! Because I hardly touched it at all. And that was the first time I ever broke a bone. I plan on never breaking a bone again after this. It is one of my least favorite things. And then I couldn't go to the ER that night because I didn't have any crutches to get there. I had just I could not limp on the inside of my foot anymore. So I waited for my dad to bring some crutches. And my friend came to drive me there, and the boys were all little, and my husband was playing with duct tape and giving it to the kids and just doing funny things with the duct tape, and they were sticking it on their mouths and laughing, and I went, oh god, this looks so wrong. If someone walked in here and saw duct tape over their mouths, what would they think? And so my friend shows up and hears me laughing hysterically, and she says, Sarah, you're the only person I know who would laugh with a broken foot. Then I had to drag myself on the crutches with no protection on my foot at all. We get to the urgent care, and they said it was like a 2-hour wait, so they said, you might as well go to lunch. And I was just terrified of landing on my foot again. The last time I had been on crutches, I was a gymnast. And it was like, no problem. It's not much fun once you've given birth 3 times and you've gained 1 million pounds. Oh, Lynn, they think you have lupus? I really hope not. My aunt had lupus. Yes? Yes, son? Hi? Did you take your shower? What? I can't see you.
You want to see me?
No. I probably do not. What are you up to? Go away. He's my little prankster. Kylie, yes, burns do count. That counts as an awful injury. What kind of burn did you have? And how did you get it? Todd's home? Okay, warn him that I'm live streaming. Yeah, isn't fibromyalgia when you have, like, pain in your muscles and certain pressure points all over your body? Yay, Lynn, I got something right. I had a friend who, actually I have a couple friends who've had it, and a relative, and, yeah, they have very, very tight muscles. Okay, Kylie is telling a story about a burn that she got. I wish I could make the chat reappear. Okay, so we were going on a picnic. The gravy for all the family was in a big pan, just off the stove. Car swerved and I got it all over my thigh. Ow! You had to have a tetanus shot for that? That sounds horrible. Oh, let me tell you, that just reminded, this isn't a, well, it's not a burn story, but my sister and her husband were dressed as burn victims for a Halloween party, and part of the Halloween party was a chili cook-off, and they had chili in the trunk, and when they turned a corner, the chili tipped over, and so they pulled over, and they're on this kind of busy road, looking like crazy people because they're dressed like burn victims, and here they are with a slotted spoon flinging chili out of the trunk. I so wish that were on video, and people were laughing really hard when they went by that. Pink Queen, your cookies got ruined? Oh, I missed the beginning of the story. It'll reappear in a moment. Okay, you were 13 or 14 making cookies and they were done, and being a cookie addict, you forgot. Oh, it disappeared. Oh no, I have a bad connection again. Okay. Oh, you grabbed a cookie and you weren't using like an oven mitt? Oh. You flipped the pan. Oh. So you burned yourself on the pan and you ruined the cookies? That would be extra trying. Oh, I just saw a comment about a broken foot, but it looks like it disappeared. One time my sister and I were making cookies, and we started dancing to the Bangles, and we forgot about the cookies because we couldn't hear the timer go off, and the cookies turned black. I think we were dancing to Walk Like an Egyptian. Yeah, that taught us to rock out while we're supposed to be baking. Yes, we should have walked like Egyptians into the kitchen. You're right. We took our music very seriously. Anne Marie, you broke your foot too. Yeah, when I broke my foot, it was from the very beginning of spring break to almost the very end of summer. Dude Guy, is that your favorite song? Oh, what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. Am I singing in the right key, Dude Guy? My ice pack is starting to not feel cold anymore. Good night, Terry. Thanks. They'll probably call tomorrow when I'm gone, and then we'll play phone tag, and then I can go another day wondering if my arm's broken or not. I have never had a cast, though. When I broke my foot, they gave me a walking boot. Actually, that caused more problems than it helped, and the doctor told me to put my shoe back on. But then, if someone took my crutches away, people couldn't tell I was injured. So, that's the funny thing. Like, if you have crutches, people are always offering to take them away from you when you sit down. My son's kindergarten graduation, and I wasn't sitting that far away from the door, and it was locked, and I wasn't holding my crutches. And so this guy knocks at the door, and I look around like, who can open the door? And this other guy looked totally disgusted, like, the door. And later, when someone handed me my, I looked down like, like he felt me. Hello, I am back with you. And my arm is still injured. Yeah, the live stream stopped for me too. Sorry for the buffering. Oh no, bad connection again. Slower. Keep showing. I have to stop this and just watch some Netflix to amuse myself. Very bad connection, not just bad connection, but very. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go because this is apparently not going well with. Sorry, I lost the connection again. Anyway, I just told people I will announce it when I know if my arm is broken or not. Okay, Lynn, thank you. Okay, this keeps cutting out, so I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night, everyone. Oh, I just like split the screen. Enjoy looking at my wall. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.